Hey Libra-Scorpio, welcome into your Aries season tarot reading. I thank you so much for being here. If you're new, my name is Gabrielle. Welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, my loves. And to all my channel members tuning into this message early, I love you so very much. I thank you so very much. And if you'd like to become a channel member or a member over on Patreon for bonus and exclusive readings, those links are in the description box below. All right, we're gonna get into what you got going on here for Aries season, what you need to know, what's coming up, whatever's most important. Remember, this is a general message, so use your intuition as a tool to navigate these energies, okay? All right, Libra Scorpio, Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, what's going on with Libra Scorpio for Aries season? What's the energy? Okay. You've got the heart, master number 44 showing up here. Yeah, get into the truth of the matter, the heart of the matter. You also got the fox. Ooh. Something about that is very spicy. So you could be feeling very Venetian. Maybe your Venus placement is really active during Aries season. Your Venus could be in Aries. And you got the library. With the cliff at the bottom. Some of you are staring down a new beginning. Headed towards some sort of new cycle. I just heard without even knowing it. I feel like this fox is giving like a loyalty energy. I don't know if you've been loyal to your truth, loyal to your heart, loyal to what you know, loyal to your wisdom with the library and the heart energy here. I think even with the fox kind of looking over at the heart, that's been the focus, the heart. What you feel, what you desire, what you even allow yourself to receive, Libra Scorpio. That could be something important for you to focus on. Especially with the owl here, number 6. Yeah, something's definitely coming into balance. This feels like justice with the library. Yeah, even mirrored with the sword in the heart. Some of you are just simply put, learning how to be loyal to your truth. Whatever that means for you. There also could be some sort of like distraction that might want to come in here, Libra Scorpio, during Aries season. Maybe that's the message too. Make sure you stay focused on where your heart is at, or what's in your heart, or what your heart is trying to tell you, trying to communicate with you with the sword here. Yeah, your heart is speaking to you. If you've been doing heart chakra work, it's working. Keep going. If you haven't, you might want to start. Connecting with the color green in general can be a simple way to activate the center, but there are chakra meditations that I have curated for you guys on my channel if you go to the playlist tab. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to read the messages from the book at the end. Okay, before we get into the Rumi Oracle, but 44, 28, and 6, as well as 14 could be significant numbers for you during Aries season. 10 as well, so something could definitely be completing itself, or there's some sort of shift or change that's going to happen. Maybe in your foundation with 44. Maybe there's a need to protect your heart as something comes into balance or justice is brought to something. Yeah, there's the King of Swords at the bottom. This could be all based on your own decision making. What you choose will reflect your heart, Libra Scorpio. Whatever that means for you. I just heard that. What you choose will reflect your heart. So what is the heart energy here, Spirit? Clarify. Thank you. Page of Cups, and I feel like that's the sun. Yep. Ooh, big old shiny heart. Leo in the heart. Yeah. Inner child energy could be significant too. If you start to feel really playful, what was that? Hermit and death. Ooh. Scorpio and Virgo and Leo could all be significant. Maybe that's all in your chart. That could be connected to someone. This Page of Cups energy. But I do feel like Aries season might be a moment where you can see better into your heart. Ooh, you could learn something from your heart this season. The library. Study your heart. Like I said, the fox is focused on the heart. Study your heart. Hermit and death. You could have your, I almost want to say a moon in Scorpio energy. Don't necessarily have to be, but that wanted to flow most naturally off the tongue. But something about that death and rebirth, or a change and a shift, like I was feeling. This could be an opportunity to explore your heart, explore your inner world a little bit more. There's 2 world cards in this deck. Something in your inner world or in your heart is shifting. You might have had a change of heart, or you will during Aries season. Yeah, look at that Ace of Wands. I just heard you might make the first move. I don't know what that means. Ooh, that fox energy, like I said, could be a little spicy. All right, go in there, libra-scorpio. That's your business. I'm gonna stay out of that. Yeah, you got the King of Pentacles, right? Somebody knows where their heart is at. 10 of Wands. Somebody's been carrying feelings, thoughts, energy, love, whatever the case may be, in their heart for someone. And that weight of what they feel, I'm saying they, so this could be somebody towards you. The weight of what they feel is getting heavier by the day. I don't know why that, like, any minute now. Somebody could be waiting on communication from a King of Pentacles energy. Any minute now. 4 of Wands, yeah. You could already be in some sort of union with the King of Pentacles. Ooh. Now. Look at here. Look at here. The 8 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles coming right out. You see how it fell? Hold on, let me do a crooked check, because maybe you don't. Okay, wait, no, we're good. That'd be really messed up if it was all off camera. You got the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So you're feeling some sort of energy pull, magnetism with the Sun and the Page of Cups and this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles has gotten into your heart space, whether you like it or not, libra-scorpio. 4 Wands, they built a home in there. Yeah, they're cozy in that heart. They have access to your heart, or they speak to your heart with the sword still in the imagery. Or somebody's trying to, oh, this could be telepathy. Again, if this is some sort of spiritual connection you have, libra-scorpio. If you listen to your heart, you're also listening to this King of Pentacles. Inner world. Clarify that. Thank you. 3 Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. I don't know why I just wanted to get so silent when that 3 of Pentacles came out. So maybe this is something you might want to either keep to yourself, libra-scorpio. Clarify that energy though. Fox between the library. Thank you. 6 of Swords. And the Hermit back out here. Maybe this King of Pentacles been waiting on you to change, Libra Scorpio. I feel like I could say so much, but I don't. It feels like I shouldn't, so I won't. If you know this is for you, you know this is for you. If this is kind of like a little too woo-woo, it might not be for you, okay? Remember, use your own discernment. Six of Swords with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups again. Okay, right. Because I almost feel like maybe the reason why I'm not meant to say or clarify really any further is because there's still some choices to be made. And they have to be genuine to the heart. Like, not necessarily influenced by anything outside of yourself. No overthinking. Like, it has to just pour forward. The river. The river. Something about a river. You could live near a river. Empress in reverse. The Emperor. You could be waiting on some reciprocity from this King of Pentacles Emperor energy. Like, you might have shared your heart with them. Page of Cups. Express some sort of desire. That Ace of Wands keeps coming out. Clarify the Emperor in the library. The Knight of Wands. If there's like a question of what do I do, because I'm kind of hearing that, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? The answer I'm hearing is own your instincts. Yeah, we're really in the ethers with this one. Own your instincts. Rather than shame them, own them. They come from a place, they have a history, the library. Maybe I'm speaking to the King of Pentacles here. You've got the Hierophant. You could be cross-watching for a Libra-Scorpio energy. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's instincts are awakening here. Like spiritual instinct, I feel. With the Sun, the Four of Wands, Knight of Wands. Someone could be learning. There's a book back here too. Library. Learning how to work with their inner Queen of Pentacles, or cultivate and nurture their inner world so that the external world kind of matches or is a reflection of that inner world, which brings about some sort of peace of mind and stability. Like, somebody's stability is absolutely rooted in their heart. So protect that, okay? Some of you are also learning how to work within a relationship, within a partnership, maybe with somebody who's strong-willed, with the Sun energy here and the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, that will is something else. Very rebellious energy. And the rebellion doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. But very, I do what I want, when I want, how I want to do it. And maybe that's been difficult. This could be within a work situation, especially with the Six of Pentacles out here. And the fact that it's the King and Queen of Pentacles, this could definitely be in work. Some of you are kind of learning when to take the lead and when to be passive with this Four of Cups. maybe taking up a little bit more space in a relationship or in a connection, because the Four of Wands is here, or in a contract, a work environment, a role you occupy, and taking up that space, maybe a little bit more authentic, like existing in that space more authentically. Okay, you've got the Hierophant. You've got the Ten of Cups. Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Ooh. With the Nine of Wands. Yeah, okay. But period. I know I'd be feeling that energy. Like I said, Justice at the bottom. It almost feels like if this is some sort of relationship, union, contractual energy between two people, regardless of how that looks like, somebody did the inner work here. It feels like this Queen of Pentacles did. That could be you, libra-scorpio. That could be this person. Somebody's definitely closing out a cycle within the self, like within their own perception, rather than in their external world. Something ending, something in them is shifting permanently because of the work that they've done. The Three of Pentacles, the effort that they've put in, what they've learned. The Fox energy is also being like kind of quick on your feet, light on your toes, being able to kind of shift really quickly. That could be something that this Queen of Pentacles has mastered or is mastering during this season. Whoever you are, place yourself, okay? And or that's the work to be done for this Queen of Pentacles. That's the work to be done, because you do have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords. A change in mindset. Yeah, a change in mental, inner world. Maybe even a change of focus could be significant here. It feels like two people are coming into a realization, in maybe the same realization, in two different ways. Someone's realizing the truth of what their heart feels, what their Ten of Cups feels like. Finding their balance as the Hierophant. And then the others may be experiencing some sort of Saturn energy. Oh, that could even be some sort of service. Yeah, some of you could definitely, maybe you're in a field of work where like you assist others. It could be counseling, therapy, content creation, whatever the case may be. It feels like you might be working with those who are a little fuzzy, a little bit confused, or need the guidance, need to have some sort of mental shift, perspective shift. And then you got the Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands around the library. I feel like if some of you are struggling emotionally with something, it's hard to detach from something that you're very used to being a part of or connected to. The moment that you realize, especially with Justice here, that something might be out of balance, it might make this some sort of leap of faith that you might be called to take during this season a little bit easier. Some of you could definitely be healing some emotional wounds this season that's been keeping you from stepping into this Emperor energy, regardless of your gender. All right, let's read it from the book. 44. And the heart is a sign of passion and desire. The heart says, always remember what is essential and sacred. It is easy for the path to become clouded with other people's words and desires, so you forget what makes you feel alive. Like I said, someone could be remembering or reconnecting with their heart space, finding a truth of what they feel. Okay, the heart on fire is a powerful sign that reminds you to look inside yourself again. Find what sets your soul on fire and makes you burst into a dance and a smile when no one sees you, and align with that feeling. You're not too late, you're not too old. There is time and opportunity, as long as your heart keeps beating. Explore a new hobby, a new career, a new job, a new talent, a new love, and if necessary, a new life. But please don't let your heart lose its fire. So this King of Pentacles could be stepping into that passion and desire that's leading them to something new. Okay, when in balance, passion and desire will feel like finding power to manifest, experiencing joy, desiring and feeling excitement. When out of balance, you might be lacking motivation, feeling confused, or feeling apathy. So that could be what's clearing out in the heart of this King of Pentacles. The confusion, the lack of motivation, and the apathy, so that they can experience more joy with the Sun card and the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups and the Hierophant, so they can kind of step into their truth. Somebody's stepping into their truth here. Okay? But I feel like Libra-Scorpio, you might be this fox energy. But you place yourself where you feel you are, okay? You know yourself better than any reader. And the spirit of wisdom is the fox, and it says, be wise and be wise, but don't be the wisest person in the room. You don't need to know everything, and it's better to look for what is essential and what feeds your soul. Even though there's a lot you can know, not everything nurtures your spirit, and some things just create noise in your mind. And there's no shame in not knowing. You don't need to have an answer prepared for everything. You can be vulnerable and say, I don't know, with confidence, because not knowing is also a part of wisdom. It means you know your limits and you humbly accept that there is still so much to learn. And it also means that there's room for your curiosity to take you to amazing discoveries. So don't aim to be the smartest, aim to be wise. Speak when necessary and know when silence is a better answer. That's probably why I felt that like, let me not say that. Yeah, silence could be the remedy here, or probably the best answer to whatever you might be dealing with in Aries season, Libra-Scorpio, okay? And remember the beautiful lessons in Max Ehrmann's poem, Desiderata. I hope I'm saying that right, okay? Let me know if you know that poem in the comments. But listen to others, even to the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. The most beautiful lessons might be hidden in the places you ignore, Libra-Scorpio. So when in balance, you might be discovering temperance, seeking to grow, keeping an open mind. When out of balance, you might be acting like a know-it-all, fearing being wrong, feeling a false sense of superiority, and being closed-minded. Yeah. Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords. So that could be some inner work that this Queen of Pentacles will do during Aries season. Again, you could be either or. This could be what two people need to do in order to find some sort of Ten of Cups energy within a relationship, within a work partnership. Take it how it resonates. Let's go to the library. All right, this is a moment of beliefs. You've reached a burning library, and what may seem like destruction is instead a blessing. Chaos is the door to transformation, and you can take this chance to free yourself from the heavy baggage of limiting beliefs you have about yourself. Perhaps at some point, those beliefs were voices of other people, but you must recognize now that voice comes from you and follows you everywhere. But there is no place where you can run from yourself. So this is your chance to declutter your spirit of the negative beliefs that are chasing you like ghosts, and instead set your intention to build new statements about yourself that are rooted in love and truth. This could even be one person coming into union with themselves, like finding a balance between masculine and feminine energy, knowing when to act, knowing when to be still. Again, so many ways to discern and decipher. Use your intuition, my loves. Okay, words and thoughts are powerful, and they can create a prosperous life or a prison for the heart. You'll see how the journey will become lighter as you shed those layers of yourself. To start working on this change, you could try journaling. Writing can be an incredible tool to help you uncover and change those beliefs. Okay, so when you're in balance with the moment of belief, you might be thinking highly of yourself, being confident, mastering your thoughts. When out of balance, you could be a little arrogant, lacking confidence, setting yourself up for failure, feeling unsure of who you are, and acting defensive. Okay, so this will be a season of you finding balance within that energy. And look at the Fool, right? Because I do think you might need to travel lightly or tread lightly here during Aries season, because with all the cosmic shifts and energies that are happening, some people can be ticking time bombs, like really, really on edge. So I just mind your words, mind your thoughts. Again, silence sometimes is the best answer, best response. So let's get some messages here from Rumi, and then we'll close this reading out. All right, Divine, what guidance do you have here for Libra Scorpios connected to this message? Oh, the right choice. Now that fell right under the Ten of Cups. Yeah, all right, so this could be one person, this King, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this could also just be centered around with the Sun, how you show up in your world right now. I'm here, head of household. So I don't know, maybe this has something to do with like taxes. Just take it as it resonates. Don't forget to do your taxes, okay? Maybe that's a reminder somebody needs. The right choice says that when you are drawn away from a tantalizing sweet shop, trust that there is a more delicious array of confectionery just around the corner. Yes, have your tantrum if you must, but you will be sheepish when you realize the hand that removes is the same great hand of the beloved that bestows even greater gifts. So not every eye has vision, and not every sea contains pearls. That's the truth that this energy here, could be you, that you might be coming into, or someone's coming into connected to you, Libra Scorpio, that you just need to be aware of. The right choice. Interesting. Divine Mother manifests. Ooh, okay. The mind would have us believe that certainty is necessary for inner peace. Like I said, something about the inner world is shifting and changing. Inner peace doesn't come from understanding, but from trusting. Can we understand a star? Perhaps not. Yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and light, and nonetheless derive energy, hope, inspiration from it. Let the relief of trust fill your heart. So it feels like divine feminine energy, and I'm saying it like that if that's how you identify, or just feminine energy in general. Nah, we'll keep it with divine. Yeah, someone who's on a divine path in feminine energy. Could could be, thank you, Spirit, finding a path to inner peace that wasn't available before. Finding a path to inner peace that wasn't available before. Six of Swords with the Six of Pentacles, that harmony and that balance. Both energies require trust that what's given will return, that where you're going is better than where you've been. So whatever happens here in Aries season is some sort of manifestation that this Queen of Pentacles energy has been working on, okay? And again, it could be you, it could be someone connected to you. With the Sun being like your first card out, I don't feel like it's negative, especially even with the balance over here. So don't let your mind create narratives that aren't there. That could be a word right in and of itself, okay? Don't let your mind create narratives that aren't there. So, oh, you living in the world of six directions, accept the gloom and accept the bliss. For those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchids. And look at the apple, right? Bearing fruit. Something's about to bear fruit, or some sort of harvest could be coming in for feminine energy. If that's how you identify, you got a harvest coming in here. And you have that harvest because you've cultivated enough inner peace to sustain it and nurture it. Queen of Pentacles. And even if this is just one person, you're in balance. Okay? You can trust that. And then you've got the Celestial Rose of Ma. A spiritual grift. I almost want to say gripe. A spiritual gripe. Maybe you've had to clear out some resentment energy here, Libra-Scorpio. Griping. A spiritual gift is on its way to you. This gift signifies the closing of a period of suffering. A time of new opportunity is opening up as a flourishing and thriving release of your unique soul fragrance into the world. Let the past go and become fully available to the present moment, for this is a gift worth having. The Celestial Rose of Ma, a gift worth having. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. For some of you, this could be maybe even a relationship coming together. The masculine energy has done their work. They found their truth. The feminine energy is manifested inner peace. Boom. Now we got a Four of Wands on our hands. Justice. Justice is here. That's awesome. All right. Let me know if any of that resonates with you in the comments down below. I'm going to pull out Justice and the Fool and see what's behind here. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Right. So whatever happens, whatever does manifest here would be, again, a reflection of someone's choices, someone's heart, someone's desire. Someone's trust in themselves has led them a long way too. And will keep leading them even when this cliff moment happens. So there's a new cycle happening here for you, Libra Scorpio. Whether in love, career, or just life overall. Let me know in the comments, my loves. If you've made it this far, thank you so very much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed and like this video. It really helps out a lot. And consider joining the membership for exclusive readings and bonus readings here on the YouTube channel and over on Patreon. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your season here, okay? And I hope that these messages serve you well, Libra Scorpio. I love you lots. And I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.